I'm fucking dumb, Justin. I don't know. Oh, wait, no.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Nothing to Play Reviews. And you can see him, he's handsome. It's your boy, Matty Martin. And me and him, we're going to be it's a TIERMAKER extravaganza. Matt pitched it a couple weeks ago. He had a TIERMAKER thing that he wanted to do with me, and I picked out a special TIERMAKER for him that we're going to do. I don't know the one that Matt picked, and Matt doesn't know the one I picked. So I'm going in completely blind. He's going in completely blind. We're both going in completely blind.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I was like, that was your cue.
Oh, I don't know. I'm fucking retarded, Justin. I don't know what cues are.
Matt, you can't use that word. All right, so I'm eager to see what TIERMAKER list it is that you picked for us today.
We're gonna be ranking household appliances. Yeah.
God's gift to man.
Belongs in a landfill.
All right, so we got God's gift to man. Great, good. I like that middle is mid, which is on Megan's list of words that is not allowed.
Well, it's a good thing Megan's not in the house.
That's true. She's gone. Little bad, and to the landfill with you.
So, to kick us off, we got air conditioner. We could take this one of two ways. Either this is a window air conditioner, or this is generally AC.
You know, for most Americans, this is probably an air conditioner you're gonna see. In Arizona, we have to have the industrial building ones because it gets so fucking hot. But for your average New Yorker, this is what their air conditioning looks like.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's probably that's going on here. Can we agree that it's God gifts to man because we live in fucking hell?
Yes.
So for the next one, we got a fancy bath. What are we thinking here?
Dude, so I do enjoy a good bath.
Yes, I also agree with you.
So I would say good. Like I can't tell you the last time I took like a nice bath. But it's one of those things where when I have taken a nice bath, you know, you appreciate it. A good bath, especially with like the jacuzzi jets and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that still counts. I mean, yeah. A jacuzzi is just a big bath.
Yeah, a jacuzzi is just a bath with more semen in it.
Yeah. We got blender.
I mean, I've never had a bad time with a blender.
Hold on, wait.
I'd say it's good or great.
I'd say I've used a blender more than I've used a bath.
Uh-huh.
that sounds. I do shower, but for right now, yeah, let's just throw it in good for right now, and maybe it'll work its way up.
You can make alcoholic drinks with blender, so I'm gonna put that up at great.
Okay, that is true.
Ceiling fan. Also in great.
Yeah, I will say ceiling fan. All of them are also on in the house right now because it's summer. So I do appreciate a good ceiling fan. The only thing that keeps it out of God's gift to man is sleeping under a fan with your mouth open. It gets very dry.
Well, yeah, especially whenever we live here where it's dusty as fuck. Yeah. Especially living in your house. The shitty version of coffee pots. Well, I mean, I know neither of us are coffee drinkers.
Yeah, so I have no love for coffee, so I mean, to the landfill.
A computer, though, is God's gift to man.
Right under air conditioning.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could technically live without a computer, but I can't live without AC.
I won't do it.
Well, I mean, we could skip a few, and then we'll move on to oscillating fans.
I'd put oscillating fan, I guess, in good. I was like, I can't remember the last time but we use an oscillating fan all the time at your apartment.
Yeah, that's just constantly on at my apartment because the dining room gets no circulation. I will say, I think bath is above that, though. Let's see. So we've got whatever the fuck this is.
It looks like a dishwasher?
That is a dishwasher. I fucking hate dishwashers. I hate them. They never get dishes clean. You have to wash fucking all of your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher for them to be clean. I think it's the worst appliance.
Personally, I was going to put it in little bad to bad. Like,
I mean, I'd put it there. I don't think it's below. I don't think it's like.
We could put it in bad for right now if you want. Dryer, I'd put dryer in great.
It's pretty great. I mean, I guess it's not like something you can't live without. hypothetically you could hang your clothes up, I guess.
You
But,
can. But for convenience sake, it's nice. And it's one of those where I personally have never had, and I've had issues with my washing machine, but I've never had issues with my dryer.
that's true. It is very reliable. Where do we want to put this in great, though?
I'd put it, yeah, right there in the middle's fine.
Next, we have white person freezer because they have not enough room in their freezer.
I've never used one.
So my family had one growing up. My mom would always go to Costco and we had to freeze a bunch of the fucking food. So we had one of these growing up. But I mean, you have a freezer attached to your fridge. It's good.
Is it mid?
Sure, it can be mid. And next we have a fridge. I think that's God's gift to man. I mean, I don't think we could be living in modern society without a fridge.
Yeah, when your fridge breaks, it's not, oh, we're gonna wait until next paycheck, and no, that's your ass is at Home Depot within the hour.
Next we've got a heater, which means nothing to us.
Wait, is that a heater, or is that that kind of looks like a air fryer? Is that an air
Definitely.
fryer? Oh, it is a heater. Good job.
You can tell that we have no idea what that looks like.
Yeah, like, if it's not heating up bagel bites, I don't fucking use it.
I mean, it's good, but we don't use it. So I'm going to put it in mid, along with the other thing that we don't use.
Yeah, that's a good spot for it.
While we're talking about convection ovens, here it is.
There it is.
The Bagel Bites maker. I mean, this is just a worse oven in my opinion.
That is true. I'm fine leaving it at mid, possibly even little bad.
I think it's little bad. I honestly don't think it's like worth your time trying to do that. You can just heat up the oven real quick. A thing for heating up hookah coals.
If Chris was doing this list, that would be God's gift to man.
The only thing that I will say about this is we used it quite a bit during COVID for Korean barbecue.
I would say, yeah, you know what, put it at the top of mid, because we've actually used it. Yeah, it's there when you need it.
Kind of like an ironing.
An ironing board is never there when you need it. I do not have an ironing board because I don't iron anything.
I do not either. Neither you or me wear suits ever, so
no.
Like, much to Troy's dismay whenever we had to buy one for a wedding.
Hey, I did wear that suit to Shannon's wedding, so I've gotten 2 uses out of it, so it's basically paid for itself. Once I go to one more wedding or a funeral, it will have paid for itself.
Whatever one comes first.
Yeah, the older you get, the less weddings there are and the more funerals you go to.
Microwave.
Yeah, microwave is definitely, I'd say, yeah, either great or God's gift to me. We do use the microwave.
The only thing keeping it out of all the way up here is I don't like microwaving my food if I can. If I can heat it up on the stove or in the oven, I'd rather do that because you end up with like weird textures whenever you heat up stuff in the microwave sometimes.
Most of my food I eat cold, like if it's a leftover.
Well, yeah, because you're a savage.
I am a savage.
A boombox. Can we put that in?
No one's using that anymore.
Oven, which I go on and on about.
I've got a fish cooking in the oven.
I think it's either at the top of great or I want to put it up here.
I would say oven gets great, and my only reason for not putting it in God's gift to man is it is a bitch to clean. I hate cleaning the oven, and not that I've ever cleaned my oven.
We've got a paper shredder.
We got some hamburger action going on.
Which I also think is probably mid.
Mid a little bad.
I'm going to put it up, well, no, I'm going to put it below the ironing board.
It and the ironing board share it, where when you need it, it's never there. They have that in common. Midway, a new challenger's entered the ring.
When you need it, it isn't there.
Throw both those bad boys in there.
The Instapot, though, that's going all the way up here.
But it also looks like a rice cooker, which we do use at our house probably at least once a week, if not more.
I do use my Instapot as a rice cooker. And speaking of a rice cooker, that's the next one.
Dude,
I'm putting that up there too.
you're making Uncle Roger proud right now.
Rice cooker is Uncle Roger's favorite thing.
We got us a sewing machine.
Would that belong in when you need it, isn't there? Because I know it's not bad. Like, me saying that it's like mid, I feel like is a disservice to the sewing machine, because there are times where I've needed stuff stitched together or sewn. I'm just not physically capable of doing that. Another new challenger. I have no idea how to use this. There you go. Yeah, because I feel bad calling it out when it's just, I'm just an idiot.
We got a shower. I do like a nice hot shower.
Yeah,
and that's gonna go above bath for me.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'd put it probably like very end of somewhere in great.
Somewhere in great.
Put it in front of dryer, because you use the shower way more than you use the dryer.
Yeah.
And
above ceiling fan?
I don't know about that.
We've got a sink. A sink's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's not great. We need it.
good is good for a sink. I'd put sink, yeah, like right there is probably good. Do use the sink. The sink does like collecting the dishes that the dishwasher doesn't get.
We've got a mixing bowl or a stand mixer.
I'd say end of great after microwave.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's up there with blender.
Yeah.
Because you can do everything you can do with a blender by hand. Well, next we've got a gas stove, which I do enjoy a good gas stove.
Either great or like at the end of God's gift to man.
It is making fire.
It's fire. All the professional chefs use it. That little sounds it make, that's like a little ASMR for you every time you go to cook.
Lamp?
I love lamp.
Yeah, that's perfect. Next to the oscillating fan, where there's stuff that does it better, but when you need it, it's there.
We've got this corded phone. So we've got TV. TV goes up here.
Yeah,
Wow.
TV's great.
Maybe better than Instapot?
It might be better than Instapot.
Toaster? I mean, toaster just makes bread even better, which is a miracle because bread is already delicious. Top of good?
Yeah, I'd be fine putting it at the top of good, because it's not like I use it all the time, but like when I make sandwiches and stuff, I do like toasting my bread.
We got toilet. Toilet goes somewhere in God's gift to man.
I mean, toilet is the #1 seat you will sit on your entire life.
I mean, unless you're working in America, it's somewhere up here. I think I think it would be all the way up here if we lived anywhere else, but because we live in Arizona, I think it's here.
I almost want to put it after fridge.
Given the choice between shit in a hole, Justin, and not having my computer, I think I'd rather not shit in a hole.
Fine. All right. Shitting in a hole. Matt's too good for shitting in a hole, I guess.
Vacuum. A vacuum is either top of good or, I mean, I don't know if it's better than toaster.
I'd put it next to microwave. I would say it probably gets about as much use, maybe even before microwave.
Sir?
After microwave?
I think it's fine where it's at.
We got a waffle maker right here. I'd almost put that in landfill.
So honestly, I would put it in little bad, and only because I do enjoy waffles.
I think almost everybody owns a waffle maker. Like, very many people do. But the amount of time this thing actually gets used is almost never. And then finally, we have washing machine.
I'd put washing machine in good. And that's just because it's like, man, dude, you've had where the washing machine overflows. You've had where it like quits working. Sometimes where it's like you do the load and then it has that weird kind of like mildew like smell to it because there's moisture trapped in it.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason dryer is hanging out up here is because it's reliable. This one down here, less so.
Yeah.
Well, here's our fun list of appliances. I guess appliances are good, Justin.
I enjoy the list. I think the list is accurate.
All right. So, without further ado, I guess we'll move on to this other one that I have No idea what it is.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this one.